What it do, guys? It is your boy King Kane, aka the Fit Pharaoh. Today's video hits kind of hard, even for me. The reason being is because if you saw in the title and description below, dealing with fat, self-confidence, and depression. Now, this isn't a lecture video. This is a video for those who are in this same situation where they're not confident about themselves because of their body weight and being out of shape, or just being fat. Because being fat and out of shape are two different things, in my opinion. And I just want this video to help as many people as possible, because if I had seen this video when I was younger and I was much fatter, it probably would have helped me a lot quicker and get on pace to where I want to be a lot faster. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna tell you a little backstory. The thing is, not too long ago, matter of fact, I was actually at my max weight. I was 320 pounds. And being 320 pounds was, even if you're 6'2" or whatever, 320 pounds is not good. I don't care what you say. Even if it's muscle, that's too much weight. Your body cannot function properly with that much weight on you, period. No matter it being muscle or fat. It serves its purpose, and it also has its cons to it. So I'm gonna leave that part alone. Now, when I was 320 pounds, I was very conscious about my body weight, about taking pictures, about going outside, hanging out with friends. It deterred me from doing a lot of things. And I basically want to tell people that there's ways to deal with this. And I mean, yeah, you'll still have a little body weight on you, but the thing is, you want to better yourself so you don't have that body weight on you, make it a permanent part of your body, your lifestyle. Like I was saying, I was 320 pounds. To me, it was the most disturbing thing in the world. Not only because of, I don't want to get too much into I used to get bullied, which I did. I used to get bullied, and I didn't have a ample amount of friends, but I had a good amount of friends. And it really deterred me from doing a lot of things. And only thing I was really focused on was, can I get abs, or will I ever get in shape? And it was depressing because I couldn't wear some of the clothes that I wanted to wear because it cost more being bigger, or I just couldn't fit into some of the stuff. And a lot of things depressed me, and it made me feel bad about being the size that I was. So I wanted to get into shape. I'm like, what, let's get in shape and start exercising so you can get in better shape and look better than a lot of other people. Because, that competitive spirit is in all of us. So no matter what you say, you always want to look better than the next person. To some extent, it can be a healthy thing and a bad thing. Your competitive spirit can be a healthy thing and a bad thing. I don't want to deter nobody from exercising. I don't want nobody to feel worse about how they already feel about the shape that they're in. Because sometimes what you see, other people don't see, and vice versa. You shouldn't, just because you see your flaws doesn't mean everybody else does. Because that was something I didn't know when I was younger. I was like, I have these big breasts, I'm a man, I shouldn't have these. And to some people, some people didn't see what I saw. I saw these big gigantic women breasts on me, and other guys were like, other people, not just guys, other people were like, you don't look as bad as you think you are. But you tell that to somebody who's 320 pounds when they're young. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth, I was 320 pounds in high school, matter of fact. I was about 17, 18 years old. 320 some pounds. That's embarrassing. It's bad. At least to me, I felt it was. So, again, I decided to start working on my own because I didn't have money. I couldn't get no trainer. And, my parents weren't really the most financially fit people, so they couldn't, hire somebody to train me or go to the gym. So, I tried doing a little bit of sports. And it's healthy to try things, even if you're embarrassed. Like, it was so bad that when I went to go to the pool, just hanging out during the summertime. Matter of fact, during the summertime, I would wear jeans. That's how bad my self-confidence was, because I was so big. I didn't want my legs showing. I even wore hoodies during the summertime. That's how bad it was. And when I went to the pool and all that stuff, I would wear shirts. I would not take my shirt off for nothing. And it was just so embarrassing, man. I hated it. It felt bad. But nonetheless, I started getting in shape. Matter of fact, as of right now, I'm not nowhere near in the best shape that I've been in before. When I was 209, I'm 250 right now, and that's not the best shape that I should be in. I got down to 209, and I looked pretty good. Now, I still had a little bit of skin sag and all that, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. So as long as you put in effort to your goal or what you're trying to do, especially when it comes to your weight and your confidence, like, you will get there. You will get there. It'll feel like the longest road in the world, but you have to apply it to other things in life as well. Like with grades, if you keep on practicing, you keep on studying, you keep on going over some of your notes and stuff, I guarantee you will digest the material. So I want to make this seem like I don't really want to make it seem like it's a motivational speech or nothing like that, but I want you guys to know that you have to apply your determination towards everything in life. If you're focused on one thing, you got to apply that to everything in life to help you succeed and get ahead in life. Whatever you're focused on, you need to put that same kind of thought and focus into whatever else that you're not so great in. So like I said, for those who are dealing with depression because of their weight or their shape, things that I did was even though a lot of people deal with depression with anxiety and stuff like that and socialism, you have to go out there and do something, even if it's in your own house. Like when I first started working out, matter of fact, what I started out doing was I started doing crunches. They weren't the best looking crunches. Now that I look back at how I was doing them, they were poor. The form was poor and all that, but that's for a later subject. The thing was that I was trying to make an effort, and that's what really counts. You make an effort to change your body, because you can alter your body to be however you want it to be, but you don't want to stay in an unhealthy state. Now, when I said earlier in the video that being fat and being out of shape is two different things, it is, because even though I was fat in high school, I outran some of the people on the track team, and I was 300 and some pounds, so I could run, but I was fat. I didn't look good. So I was pretty healthy. That is a thing, guys. You can be fat and healthy. I was healthy, but I wasn't in the shape that I wanted to be in, So there were things that I had to alter. My eating habit, that's one of the main things. Genetics plays a little bit of a role in it. I don't think it's the key factor to how your body is formed and shaped, but genetics does play a little bit of a role there. But the rest is really, the key factor, in my opinion, is eating habits. The time you eat, what you eat, and how much of it you're eating. So when it comes to the fat and all that stuff that I was dealing with, I just didn't know my body, and I'm still learning my body. But it was so hard for me to lose weight starting out because I didn't have the right food, or I had too much of the good food, which, that's never, too much of good things is bad too. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard that. So it was very depressing at sometimes, because I was trying so hard to lose weight. And if some of you don't know, which I'm pretty sure most of y'all don't, but I'm telling you now, I actually have asthma, sports-induced asthma. So there were times where I would work out so hard that it was hard for me to breathe. I had a few asthma attacks, and I would actually cry at times, because I'm like, all I want to do is get in shape, and my own breathing is deterring me from doing it. I can't even breathe like a regular person, just so I can get in shape to breathe better. So I would cry sometimes about that stuff. When I had an asthma attack, I would cry. It was just a lot of things that were against me in getting in shape. Now, I still have asthma and all that, but it doesn't happen as often because of the fact of how active I am, I'm guessing. And I guess they can go dormant from what I've heard. You can have, a dormant stage, a dormant stage where you don't have any kind of attacks or anything, but some of it can be allergy induced, or whatever you want to call it, where it flares up because of allergies or sickness or something like that. And I rarely get sick. As a matter of fact, to be honest, guys, when I was much smaller, I got sick more often than I did when I was a heavy set, because I guess I had more nutrients in my body to help me fight off things before it happened. I'm not sure how that works. Don't quote me on that. But now that I'm in pretty decent shape as of right now, and I don't really I don't really have any problems with sickness. I don't get sick often, but when I do get sick, I get pretty sick. So I don't know if that has to do with fat or whatever, but that's just me. Now again, when you're dealing with your own fat and you get depressed about it and your self-conscious takes over and it tells you can't do that because you don't look good, you shouldn't take your shirt off, you shouldn't go outside and have fun, don't listen to that. You need to turn that voice down and turn up your confident voice. You need to turn that voice up to the highest level and listen to it. You need to go out and have fun. You need to go out and do things. You need to try to better yourself so you look good to you. Don't worry about looking good to everybody else. Look good to you, because ultimately at the end of the day, who's going to be seeing you the most? You, in the mirror and all that. So I don't know if this is helpful to anybody, but I really want you guys to know, if you're dealing with being out of shape, or you're having self-confidence issues because you're out of shape, or you're just, you have a lot of fat on you that you want to get off, I've been there. I know what it's like. I'm still there in a way, and all I'm basically doing is sharing with you guys things that I did back then and now that's going to help you with losing weight. And when you're losing weight, you're building your confidence. You feel better about yourself. You feel more positive. You feel more likely to be active and do things. I don't know, man. It's just a lot of things I want to tell you guys that happened, but it's going to take time. I'm trying to break it down. So what I'm telling you in this video is just how to deal with being depressed and, as far as weight and health wise. Eat proper, eat clean, eat minimum, eat a lot, but in small portions, if that makes sense. So this is a lot to go over, guys, but the main thing, like I keep on trying to stress, is you need to go out there and try to better yourself. Even if you don't have all the top-notch help from all these fitness gurus or people with doctorate degrees and all that stuff, you just need to get active. Even if it's little by little, even if it's a 30-minute walk every day or even twice a week, it's a step. And that's what life is about, taking steps to get to a higher level. So I think I've said a good amount, and I'll probably make a part 2 to this video. I hope you guys, I really hope people comment on this one, because I know this is a hard-hitting subject for a lot of people, and a lot of people have to deal with this on a regular basis, and it makes them feel bad. So if you guys have any comments or questions, I'll be more than happy to try to answer them, either in the video coming up or in the comments down below. So with that being said, guys, this is your boy King Kane, aka the Fit Pharaoh, and I am definitely going to be making another video to this soon. So if you happen to like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. My channel and all the other stuff will be down in the description down below, my Instagram, Twitter, and I hope you guys liked the video. With that being said, King Kane, the Fit Pharaoh, out!